As a curse from the Almighty himself, I'm still sick with the latest installment of COVID. The worst pentalogy that no one in the great expanse ever asked for, so as I lay here in my deathbed, I'll be merging two videos together. I'll be merging the Farum Azula wrong warp skip and the problems caused by doing the Farum Azula wrong warp skip, and how to fix a very specific problem caused by the skip. That being once Morgoth dies, you can no longer enter the mountaintop of the giants. So we'll do this one real quick, since I'm sure most people know how to do this skip by now. Watch what I'm doing, and I'll explain it as well. At the 4 belfries, grab the imbued sword key at the top of the hill, then go down to the first belfry, AA the bottom of the hill, and enter the portal. Don't move from where you are once you spawn in. Just open your map and teleport to either the Castlewood Tunnel or the Round Table Hold. The Castlewood Tunnel loads slower, so I recommend using that one. Once the loading bar reaches 99%, close your game application. For PlayStation and Xbox, you do this by opening your home menu and pressing Start on your game. For PC, you just need to hit Alt F4. On PlayStation, you need to use a timer because the HUD sucks and you can't see the loading bar. On Xbox, you just need to watch the loading bar with your home menu open. And for PC, you just need to turn off Steam Sync or go offline. I don't know how to do it on any other console such as a Steam Deck, since I don't know how you close your game application there. Now when you load in, if you load into the Castlewood Tunnel, you quit too late. If you end up loading into the same spot, then you need to go back to the 4 belfries and try again because you quit too early. And if you end up at the start of Farum Azula, then you did it correctly, and you can have fun getting assaulted by walking dogs early game.
So just like the other wrong warp skips, this won't ruin any ending quests, those being the Dung Eaters, Ranni's quest, Gold Mask's quest, Fia's quest, and obviously nothing can stop you from getting the Frenzied Flame ending, other than being maidenless or using Miquella's needle. But when it comes to side quests, there's Knight Bernal, who helps you with the Godskin duo. If you followed his quest up to this point, then he invades you afterwards. Even if you defeat the Godskin duo, this doesn't mess up his quest. And the same goes for Alexander Jar. The strongest warrior will meet you in Farum Azula for a duel if you followed his quest. And his quest won't be messed up even if you kill Maliketh. Though wrong warping to Farum Azula and killing Maliketh will ruin Gold Mask's quest, and one of the seedbed curses will be lost. There's 6 total in the game, and you need 5. So it's not that big of a deal, but you'd have to get both of the seedbed curses in the Halig tree, so not much really changes for Dung Eater's quest. However, killing Maliketh obviously does change Lindell Capital in general, and a lot of useful items get lost in the process, so it's still not a good idea to kill him early. But anyway, the detriment of wrong warping to Farum Azula and even killing the Godskin duo is practically non-existent. At the very least, I haven't found any. Let me know if you've found any, or if you have a question about a certain quest that you're worried might get ruined that I didn't mention, then please let me know down in the comments, and I'll try to respond as soon as possible.
There are a lot of glitches and skips that you can do in Elden Ring. One of the best glitches is the wrong warp skip. This allows you to skip an area by closing out your game while teleporting to another area. If you use this glitch to get to Farum Azula early in the game and decide to defeat Maliketh, then your Lendel capital will turn into the capital of Ash. And you'll lose the ability to enter the mountaintop of the giants unless you got the Forbidden Lands grace before you defeated Maliketh. This can be quite annoying, but luckily we can still get to the Forbidden Lands while the capital is Ash. It requires you to do a few glitches first, though. Specifically, you need to do the Ruptured Crystal Tear glitch, then you'll need to do the Morgoth skip, then you'll need to do the Grand Lift of Rolled Wrong Warp skip. So to start off, head east from the Ashen Capital Grace and to the wall. Run up the stairs and jump onto this part of the railing, use your wonderful flask with the Ruptured Crystal Tear and walk off as you use it. Count to 3, then swing. I'll slow it down so you can see where I'm standing, and when I start to more clearly. This is very precise, so it's hard to get. But if you do it correctly, you'll survive. However, if you failed, you'll end your subscription to living and have to retry. This is the hardest part to get. It's easiest to do if you're using a straight sword and have a light carry weight. But now once you're down here, a couple ulcerated tree spirits will be here to violate you. So quickly run past them and go up the giant stairs on your left, then up the lift. Once up here, you'll see Morgoth's seal, if you didn't kill Morgoth before you decided to torch the Erd tree. You damn arsonist. Kill the 3 enemies up here, then line up with the corner of the brazier on the right of the seal. Then just run at the right corner of the stone pillar and jump towards the tree, then jump off the tree and onto the gate. None of the branches have collision, so just walk around the gate and jump onto the railing. Now, if you've gotten to this point where you need to do this series of skips and glitches, then I'm sure you can get past a silly old horse and his pet knight.
I am dead inside.
So at the grand lift of Rold, rest at the Grace, then go to the back of the lift and stand in the circle. You'll need to teleport to either the castle ward tunnel or the round table hold and close the game application once the loading bar reaches 99%. I'll mention this now while we're loading. If you're on an Xbox, then just watch the loading bar, then close your game application once it reaches 99%. If you're on PlayStation, you need to use a timer because the HUD sucks and you can't see the loading bar. If you're on PC, then you need to either go offline or turn off Steam Sync, or else you can't do the glitch. If you close the game too soon, then you'll end up in the same spot and you'll need to rest again before you try again. And if you end up at the Castle Ward Tunnel or the Round Table Hold, then you close the game too late. If you end up at the mountain top of the Giants, then some congratulations are in order because you've done it, and you're no longer locked out of the mountain top of the Giants, though in truth you're the reason your game was messed up to begin with, so you're better off just permanently ending your subscription to life. However, if you consider giving this video a like and subscribing, I might change my mind and throw you a small party at the Round Table Hold, where we have a crazy old man, a beautiful maiden, a defiler of dung, a decrepit old lady, a pair of giant hairy fingers, and quite possibly a few dead bodies. But at least we have some soup.